Hey guys, Dr. Snippets here, and this is it, day 10 of my 10 Days of Christmas 2013. This is the last day of Christmas for Dr. Snippets, and the second to last video of 2013. I'll go all through 2013 in the last video, which will be tomorrow night in the end of 2013 update. My fourth end of year update. So, last day, what are we doing? Well, we gotta give the last shout out. Who has got it? It could be any of you who've entered a thing. PM. You've PM'd me. Anyone who's done it since day one. It could be any of you. If you weren't chosen, your invite was still there. I don't think I made myself clear, but I never bothered saying anything about it. I'm sorry. I think I should have. But the only people who had to resend would be people who already got the shout out. So say you sent me a message on day one, but a different person got it, your thing wouldn't be deleted. If you sent it 10 days ago, you might be getting the shout out tonight. The only people who got their thing deleted were people who got the shout out. So they could re-enter, but the likelihood of them getting it, doubt it, compared to how many other people have entered. But who's it going to be? Well, we'll come to that in a minute. Because no suggestions from you guys tonight. Today I'm doing the annual top 10 figures. So, I'm really excited to get on with that. And, let's do it then. So, today's shout out, the last one, goes to... I'm going to let it come up on screen and then I will say it. 3, 2, 1. Here it comes. Look at it. Isn't it beautiful? Toys in TARDIS. Congratulations to you. Last shout out winner. Thank you very much everyone who entered the shout outs. That is it. Toys in TARDIS. Go check them out. From what I've heard, they're going to be doing lots more videos and figure adventures. Go check them out. Subscribe, guys. Subscribe to them. In fact, go back through all these 10 videos and subscribe to everyone I've given a shout out to. They're all awesome. Everyone I've given a shout out to, I've checked out your channels. Promise. Some of you I've even subscribed to. Take a look at it. Toys in TARDIS channel. Congratulations to everyone who won one. I'm sorry to everyone who didn't. It was completely random. I've got nothing against you. Thank you so much for entering though. Everyone who sent in suggestions, thank you so much as well. Without you, it wasn't possible. Even if your suggestions didn't get picked, thank you. I really appreciate it. Makes it fun for me every day to choose one. And that is it. And if you didn't get a shout out, there's a chance tomorrow night. Yeah, I just said it was the last one. But no, you can't enter it. I pick these people who have helped me through the year. Normally not the same people every year, but there's normally a couple of people who get it every year because they've been constant YouTube friends. So if you've been friends with me this year, or you've done something I really liked, there's a chance you'll get it in tomorrow's and this 2013 update. For all you new viewers of Dr. Snippets, if you're not familiar with the end of year updates and what's in them, go back and watch the other 3 because they're kind of cool. Alright, now, let's do the top 10 figures without wasting time. At number 10, to kick off 2013's top 10 figures, it's the 3.75 inch Cyberman. He was in my top 10 Cybermen early in the 10 days. Love this figure. Only one of the 3.75 figures I can genuinely say I love. I've explained why. He just feels awesome. Great articulation. Brilliant detail. Number 10. The 3.75 inch Cyberman from Nightmare in Silver and the Time of the Doctor. Number 9 is a Comic Con exclusive. What year is it going to be? It is 2013. It is Ace from Remembrance of the Daleks. Love this figure. I know I haven't got it open, but I can see enough of it to love the detailing and all the accessories. That's just awesome. Definitely number 9. And number 8, it's another Cyberman. It's the Revenge Cyberman. Again, in my top 10 Cybermen. Love these guys. Always have loved them. Best Cyberman figure ever, really. I know it wasn't my number 1, but that's what I so love about these. It is the best Cyberman, and the reason it wasn't my number 1 is because the black and white one's just cooler. But standard Cyberman wise, this is the best. And number 7, we have the real-time 6th Doctor. Love this figure because he's so different from every other 6th Doctor. Brilliant figure. And number 6, we have a joint set, the 2009 Comic Con exclusive, black and white, 2nd Doctor and Cyberman. Awesome, because they're black and white. They really are cool. This Cyberman was the top of my top 10 Cybermen. Into my top 5, and at number 5, it was my number 1 Dalek. It's Davros as the Emperor Dalek from Remembrance of the Daleks. I always wanted one of these, and it's about this time 2 years ago that I found out this set was coming out, and I flipped. This figure is awesome. Look at him. This is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. At number 4, it's probably my favourite thing in my whole collection of every Doctor Who thing, including not just figures. But figures-wise, it's going down to number 4 because I've never actually touched these figures, although they look pretty, and in the set they look awesome. Like just as a set, because it is 2 figures. It's the UK 100 Time Crash. Now, I love this because there are only 100 of them in the world. I feel very lucky to have one, even if the top is a bit broken. But apart from that, this is awesome. As a set and the history behind it, I love it. But I've never touched the figures, so at the moment they've gone down my list every year. I think they were number 1 in 2011 because I'm getting more and more new figures that I'm actually opening. Because that's the downside of this. I've got to keep it packaged. So only 100 of them. Yeah, number 4 on my list. But as I said, it's my favourite thing in my whole collection. At number 3, so into the top 3, it's a figure that I think's moved up the list over the last few years. I know he's been in it before. It's Omega. Awesome figure. Lovely. It's so tall. It's got a lovely fabric cloak. If you don't have this figure, I definitely recommend getting it. He's so cool. Oh, really brilliant. Number 3 at its finest. He nearly got number 2 this year. I'm not going to lie. I had to change a heart at the last moment. I'm like, oh yeah, let's make him number 2. But then when I picked up the figure that I was going to bring over for number 3, I'm like, no, this really does deserve number 2. And much as I'd like to give him number 2, no, this one, I can't believe I was about to change my mind. This one is number 2. So what is number 2? Well, it's a previous winner. I think it might have won both years. I'm not sure. I think it came second last year. But I think in 2011 it got number 1. I know it's won once. But it is the Astronaut. Awesome figure. I absolutely love this. In every single way. I was so excited when they brought one of these out. Apart from the green fingers, which obviously the fingers are green, but they're too green on this. And the shoes are a bit weird. But this figure is just a gem. Definitely number 2, and I can completely see why I chose it as my winner, because for the last 2.5 years this has definitely been my favourite figure. This year it's just been overtaken by one figure. Not a set, just one figure. And the reason for this is because I've only got him this year. I suspect though I might fall out of love with it slightly as I get used to it, and this will probably end up back at the top of my list next year. Because this isn't going anywhere. This is going to be in the top 10 for a long time. But what is number 1? What has beaten this beauty? Let's find out. Okay. Number 1 is a super rare figure. It was released once. I picked it up. Never saw it again. Saw it selling on eBay for like 40, 50 quid. Never saw it again in the shops. Definitely wasn't one of those figures that, you'd see everywhere for the next few years. Marked down to like $2.99. It disappeared instantly. Never again saw it. Countless times reduced. No, definitely no chance of it being ridiculously cheap prices. Never saw it anywhere. It was Laszlo. Laszlo is my number 1 figure. Look at him. He's a pig. He's a pig man. No, I'm just kidding, of course. Laszlo was very, very, very common. You found him for $2.99 absolutely everywhere. After picking it up for this joke, I actually like him more than I used to. He is quite a nice figure. But, no. My number 1 is a figure I got very recently, reviewed him very recently. Very unique figure, and there's something very special about him because it is the holographic 10th Doctor. That's my number 1 figure. Look at him. He's very different, and very exclusive to the BBC shop, originally on sale at the 50th celebration at the XL in London. I love him because of what he is, and I love him because of the story behind him. This is a piece of 50th merchandise, along with the War Doctor Sonic Screwdriver, of course. So, definitely number 1. Number 1 for this year. Yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. Very sad moment because the 10 days is officially over. Thank you for watching this year. Thanks to everyone who took part. I'll see you again next year. I guarantee I'll do it next year. If I don't do it next year, it'll be because it's replaced by something better. So, see you next year, and time to turn the camera off. So, I'll see you tomorrow night in the end of 2013 update. It'll probably be uploaded just before midnight. So if you're going to be staying up, and if you're not too busy, please take a while to check it out and try and watch it during 2013 rather than 2014. But yeah. So, see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching the 10 days. Hope you had a great Christmas. Merry Christmas once more, and a Happy New Year. Bye for now.